Hey, this is Steve.
Miles.
And Neil.
Hey, we're actually here at Geeky Villain, and we got the Opus 8 box, and we're gonna do an unboxing, and we won't talk about the day today.
Okay. And you better upvote, share, and subscribe, or the Opus 8 box gets it.
It's gonna get it anyway. So
Well, yeah, but
I mean, but people, I guess people do it kind of like the Bahamut. So
why
you
are
kill
you
it,
cutting
people
from
might-
there?
where should I?
What
cut
kind of
from?
heathen are you? Have you not watched unboxing videos?
I just ripped the thing off. It's not like it's a box of beta, man. Okay, I get it. So this is how you take plastic off. It's very specialized, and if you haven't been playing games for a long time, you'll do it wrong.
Okay, well,
So we got.
woo! No one see this.
So we got a
Oh.
dragon. It's Bahamut, and
Hey, look, there's a cloud.
yeah, you get the foil cloud, as most people know, and if you haven't seen it, it comes in the box topper.
Yeah.
Which is nice. That way they don't get stolen. Like
Yeah.
the Noctises.
Yeah.
Or Prime 2.
And we'll put it
So,
right
yeah.
here, kind of, and we'll hold it for a little bit. It's the Cloud, it's the EX, the full art one, and I'm sure there's a pretty good chance we'll probably open one anyways.
We already talked about that card probably on the podcast.
Yeah.
But if we mention it, what's that other guy, the Raga Huga Hugan, whatever his name is?
Boogahaven?
That's the guy.
Yeah, the
That's what I said.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's basically sometimes better, sometimes worse than that card.
Yeah, it is an
mono
EX
red.
burst, so it's good
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if his types matter, 7 and Soldier. They're not irrelevant types. But I think he's like sometimes better, sometimes worse than that card. That's kind of my opinion of it.
Yeah.
But,
But
it
it's
looks
pretty.
It looks very
it's
cool.
pretty. So,
Yeah.
all right. So
Let's
we're gonna
open a pack.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
first card.
Whoa, there. Let's. The card's already been released. We can just talk about like the foils and the heroes and stuff
Okay,
like
I didn't
that.
know.
There's already
I thought
72
we were going
cards.
to talk about all the cards. Okay.
Oh, we can talk about some of the cool. We already got a good pack,
Okay, so here's a legend.
and they don't even know
Okay,
it.
we got a legend.
We got a legend.
It's Roofy Boy,
Rufus.
President of Shinra.
the newly elected president. His father just died.
Oh, okay.
Very sad.
All right.
Yeah,
So
very
we have to
sad.
be very sad about it. Okay.
That should have been his job type, newly elected president of China.
And go along with the themes
Yeah,
of
the ridiculous names. Okay, so this is long-awaited cards from 7. There's a bunch of 7 characters that are beloved, and they're not in the game, like the Turks and a lot of the assisting characters. So we finally have some more 7 dudes. This is a 4-cost 5K, so that's terrible right off the bat, right? So we got to read the text. We got an EX burst. When he comes into play, you can search for a Turk and add it to your hand. So that's fine because you kind of are kind of paying 2K for a 5-drop. That lets you get a card with the X burst, right?
Yep.
So really, if we're gonna care about that, it really is this last part of text here. So what does it say, Steve?
When Rufus or a job member of the Turks you control, it's put from the field to the break zone. Choose one active forward opponent controls, deal it 5,000 damage. So I think the one card that actually is kind of relevant is the Reno card, right? Is it Reno or Rude?
Reno.
Reno's the backup. You can tap it and break it. It deals 3,000. If you have Rufus on the board, it'll deal another 5,000. So you can do 8,000 to an active forward.
It's hard for me to tell if I like this card or not. Like, I mean, it has like some positive interactions, but I don't know. It feels like you have to run a bunch of cards that.
He looks kind of ghostly, like a vampire kind of. Is he a vampire?
No, he's not a vampire.
No, only.
He's the
only
president
Vincent's
of an
without
evil
vampire.
electric company that also does genetic experiments with ancient space aliens.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we got Ninja Boy. We talked about this card a lot.
We
but
did.
It's a nice foil, and I think this card's fun. I'm down with this card. So.
Yeah. It's a
Jedi's
foil.
cool.
A lot of people were talking about in the U.S. how they wanted that, like, in foil and stuff.
It's a
so-
fun card.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great card. It feels a great slot.
Oh, shit!
Oh, look, we got the foil of
God.
our Geeky
Dude,
Villain
we're just
spoiler.
kicking it. We're just killing it here. We got the Melty Gemini. We already know what it does because we spoiled it.
Yes,
It's an
indeed.
amazing card.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited to. This is mine now.
Yeah, and then just to mention, Chaos Walkers are commons in this set.
Yeah, so
you
it's
know?
all over the fucking
So,
place.
how do you feel about that, Neil? I think I said my opinion that I dislike it, but
It's hard to say.
well, do your best.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it from both directions. I like the fact that it's a reprint. It helps with the reprints of most of the summons that we got for limited. I really like that. Common feels like it's almost too many.
Sure. So my opinion of it is this. It extremely devalues Opus 3, which was already extremely devalued by
Yeah.
their heroes and villains deck, right?
Yep.
I feel like that's bad to do. Shops have Opus 3. Boxes should maintain some amount of value. So I think that's dangerous. I also think it's important for card games to have valuable cards because it increases more equity in the game. It's good for the shops. It's good for trading. If you buy packs, you want to pull valuable cards. It's more fun. Chaos Walkers weren't like extremely rare. Like, they weren't super common because a lot of people were opening Opus 3. So I could understand reprinting it in some sort, but if they were going to do that, they should have just put 1 or 2 in the starter deck.
Yeah. From a value perspective, to me, like, it definitely, like, it hurts from that perspective.
Yeah.
From an overall, like, playability perspective in you know, like, limited and draft and stuff, I like that it's there. It's
quite strong, but also means we don't get another card.
Yeah, that also
I mean,
is.
it's cool. Even if it was the right decision to reprint it, it's just a little unfortunate we don't get another card.
I would love to see them go crazy, and like if they do reprints like that, if they're doing them in small batches, that they just add them on top of the cards that we get on top of it.
Yeah, because the sets are already kind of small. So here's
Yeah.
a legendary
We got
card.
another legendary one.
So this card, they're actually doing a profile on IG, and they said it was the best card in the game, which is a incorrect comment, but it is a very good card. How good is this card, Neil, and what does it do?
So it's the forwards you control don't receive damage that is less than their power. So it is Minwoo on a stick.
Heck yeah. Well, on a pretty lady. On a Cetra.
Well, you know, she carries around a stick, so it's like the same thing.
It's like a pole.
If Aerith is dealt damage by a summon or an ability, reduce that damage by 2,000 instead. So she's basically a 3-cost 9K against summons and abilities.
And it's in a summon or an ability.
Oh,
so
summon or an ability.
Yeah, which is quite strong because like wind, water stuff can't really ping her up, right? And it's hard for like even lightning or fire decks to kind of get up over it. Take a lot of effort.
I mean, it's like basically I'll sit at this point is going to be the only thing.
And
that
Mono
really
Wind
helps.
should probably be an 8K about 65+% of the time.
Yeah.
You know, less than 80% of the time, but around there. So she'll survive a lot.
And then when she's got a third ability, when Aerith is put from the field into the break zone, activate all of the backups you control.
Yeah, so that ability is sometimes good, sometimes worthless. It's good in Mono Wind because you want to have your Yuri out, obviously, right? So if they kill her, you're going to get 1 to 2 interactions with Yuri, which is quite strong. Or maybe you kind of plan this on their turn. Aerith dies, and you get to untap and Diablos for untap Alexander. You know, it's going to ruin people's life.
I mean, you can also plan it for yourself, too. I mean, you can use it offensively as well if you want to. So, I mean, obviously, you can blow up your own Aerith.
Yeah.
You know.
Or you get a second trigger from your backup, the Knight guy from Crystal Chronicles, right? So, like, you attack, and you ping something, do something with whatever, kill it, you attack. She dies on tabs, you finish them off, you know, if you have Chilling God or something. So the last ability is the one that's harder to use, like, inherently, because the first two are, like, just static protection.
Yep.
But I like this card for a lot of reasons. One, because a lot of the best cards in this game are not popular Final Fantasy characters. So Genesis, Rain, who we might talk about later.
Here's hoping.
Daddy Llama, fucking Alua are not popular Final Fantasy characters, and they have these cards like 3 abilities and are super good. Yep. This card has that, but it's one of the most popular characters. Yeah, Wall's example. But this is Aerith, and it's Kingdom Hearts Aerith, you know? And so I think it's really cool that this card exists. I think it's fun. I like that the art's on it. I'm fine with the job type, I guess. It's an irrelevant job type, you know?
I just find it funny that, you know, it's on a character that we all love, you know, mainly. Yeah. But basically, this card's harder to kill than Aerith is, for real.
Well, just because Sephiroth kills you doesn't mean you're easy to be killed. Sephiroth kills a lot of people, man. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Don't be giving Aerith shit.
I'm going to open one.
Well, you
let me open one.
Then do it.
This guy.
Fucking Steve. Oh, my God.
All right.
God,
Crappy foil. I got a Monk 2-drop. Crappy foil.
No jokes about that.
It's a standard.
It's actually a Monk, so
put it. Yeah. That Monk's good. It's the exact same as the old Monk, but better in every way, right? Am I misreading it?
I don't care. All right, the next one, the hero card is Squall, and
same thing. Kingdom Hearts art.
It's the Kingdom Hearts art, so actually,
so like
if we can get it.
I wish that they had some kind of inherent interaction with each other, but oh well.
Yeah, that would be nice. This is Leon. See, Canada.
It is. This is technically Leon. Can't argue that.
When Squall enters the field, if your opponent controls any dull forwards, your opponent discards 1 card from his or her hand. Pay 3. Choose 1 forward, dull it. You can only use this ability if you have no cards in your hand, and we've spoiled this and stuff like that. But it's pretty good. So pretty much you can't have any cards in your hand. to use that ability pretty much.
Yeah, so you have to be using it off of backups.
Yeah. All right. So that's simple enough. It's okay.
But, it's an ice where they're going to have dual forwards, and you're likely to get a discard
let's
off
actually
of it.
organize this crap here.
So we were talking about getting a rain. So
that's the bad rain.
What?
That's the rain that we don't care about.
Okay, so is this the rain we care about?
There you go.
Damn.
All right, there you go.
So yeah, this card is one of the best cards in the game. It has 3.5 abilities. It can be played in every color. It attacks and gives a total of +4 power swing.
Yep.
It can give everything haste for a card in your hand that's named Rain and no other CP and no tap activation. Or you can his last thing.
The fuck is that? Undermine.
Yeah, so
Pay 2 and Esk.
all
Rain
forwards
card.
opponent you control lose -4,000 power, which they're already losing, 2,000 power. So
Yeah, so it's 6,000 just from the special.
Yep.
yeah, and maybe you have a Knights deck and you Beatrix them too, so and then they're just chop suey.
Yeah, I mean
Just
it's
crying.
with it. You drop that special, and it's very easy
And
to put
it's
things in.
Amino art. It's cool, and
Actually, there were some people complaining about this art.
well, those people have been banned, and
Okay.
that's sad for them. You know who you are.
Edward Smith.
But yeah. So that's
Damn, put
cool.
him on blast.
Well,
Yeah.
he started.
Here's Rain.
He started this war.
Let's put this in
So
the
we
crappy
got it. We
section
got
here.
Shiny Gal,
Cookies.
the Shinestress.
The cookies.
It's EX. Pretty cool. When it enters the field, choose up to 2 forwards. If you control 4 or more ice characters, freeze them. I don't know. I don't care about it enough. I mean, this card's all been spoiled. It's pretty though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Looks nice.
it's nice. So
What we
roll
got,
over here.
Neil?
What we got here?
We got the good old basilisk.
Good old shiny boy. Yeah,
Shiny basilisk.
he's fine. Like I said, I really wish this card would have cost 4. I think it would make limited better. I think it'd make constructed better. I think it'd make this card better. I think it'd help promote world peace. But it costs 5.
That much, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it costs 5, and so the best thing about this is it's foil. It's not a terrible card, but I mean Diablos cost 5. Why am I playing this?
Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah,
I guess a 9 title or something. I don't know.
yeah. I mean,
Get
if
out of
there's-
here,
If there
Basilisk.
was some more recursion or
It
something.
is
if it was,
FF9 though.
Yeah.
I just want to bring that
Yeah.
up.
I mean, if it was easier to recur, it'd probably be better because then you can 4K, 4K,
All right, fine,
and then
I'll
break
bring
it.
it
No, you,
back.
What
it's
did we
fine.
pull? What did we pull there? I know, but you gotta. That's
Yeah,
what
no,
we're
I just.
All right, fine.
We're
Now I'll
done.
kick it out.
We're
Okay.
done
Alright,
with the
fine.
woods now.
All right. And so pretty much everyone who went to a pre-release saw this
So
card.
everyone knows that card. So we're done with that card.
Okay.
All right.
It's not even
next.
foil too, so it's like
Yeah, it's
the
just
worst
this,
card you can probably get from
Yeah,
the hero section.
Probably not a great card. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sweet!
not a
I'm
great
keeping
card.
this one.
Oh, fuck.
Even though there's a little scratch on it. So we just pulled. There's a little scratch on it right there. I don't know if you
Oh.
can see fresh out of the pack. So that's a
Okay.
bit disappointing.
Just color over it with a purple
Oh,
Sharpie.
So this is Princess Diana. And there's actually another one right in the pack.
Yeah, you got double.
Double Diana. Is this a Dirty Diana pack?
The dirty
Wow.
Diana.
Michael Jackson's song. Come on.
So we got 2 in the pack. That's a hero. So I think the Warriors of Darkness deck is the most kind of like evidently good tribe they've made. Scions makes you make a couple decisions, but there's 4 Warriors of Darkness, and they're all good and like very good, and they're all very good together, and there's no more. And so it's like the easiest good deck to build, I think. So this card's effectively 1 CP. You basically pay 3, so a card and a backup, and then you get a card back of your choice as long as it's an FFL card. So you get a 1K, basically a 1 CP 6K that has an ability, and if the Lord is out, which can search for this card, it will be at 8K.
Yep.
And so this card is super good, and she's cute, and I like it. And I'm keeping
It's
this
yours.
one. I'm keeping
So
this.
pretty much what we're doing, Neil, if you see something and you like it, you just call dibs and you get to keep it. That's
Well,
obviously you've noticed this.
Well,
right?
I'm not gonna fight with you guys. You guys.
Oh,
can
you don't
both
fight
take
for
me.
it. You just say dibs
Oh, I know.
and
I'm
then
just
you
saying
keep
you
it.
both take me. Oh yeah. So
this is what we're doing.
I win. Okay. Hey, that's a pretty interesting pack. All right. So we've got the Foil Warrior of Light, the new standard unit guy. When a job standard unit card forward enters the field, choose up to 2 backups and activate them.
This is fucking good.
Which is really good. So, I mean, that's basically, you reduce the cost of all your standard units by 2. And then when Warrior of Light attacks, all the job standard units you control gain 2,000 power until the end of the turn.
So like fucking chocobos and shit, and you run
chocobos.
arc with it.
Yeah,
and
but what about
fucking-
the other where you're like, I guess you'd run this one instead now?
you just do chocobo fucking haste shit if you wanted with this one, and they all.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Flood
think
the fucking
that
board.
that one definitely goes. That goes really, really well in a Chocobos deck that's running primarily wind, obviously, and then
but you lose so much losing water.
yeah, I mean, it's a trade off. I also like it in like wind water standard units. Or not wind water, goodness gracious, wind earth. So you run in things like Psycom and the
WRO members.
Yeah.
Am I being stupid right now with WRO members?
It's an interesting
No,
card.
I mean
I think I would run it.
like that's Popper territory. Is that an H?
It's an interesting.
It's an
card.
H though.
Damn it. All right. Well,
You want dibs
Yeah,
on this one?
I'll do whatever. Sure, I can do
If you say no, I'll take it.
All right. And then I got one more.
Hey, let him finish.
That's
man.
cool. That's
Oh,
cool.
I didn't
We
know.
got
Everyone's
the
opening packs and
I
shit.
didn't
Like,
even know it
calm
was a
down.
hero.
We got the Kingdom Hearts Yuffie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like this card is decent because it does the ping when it attacks, which I don't think Wind actually has a card that does that. And, the Wind has a lot of your power is one thing. But my only problem with this card is you kind of want to run it in the 7 deck kind of thing, but then you're going to run the other Yuffie that plays for fucking free.
yeah,
so.
the Yuffie that helps Vincent.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
this one's like better in a lot of ways, but everyone plays for free, and free is pretty good.
Free is pretty good.
Free is pretty damn good.
I don't know. We talked about this card.
I don't know. I think,
it's
I think
done.
it looks good with the Barbaricias.
Here you go,
and other
Steve.
stuff,
Look how
so.
nice.
Yeah,
this
so
foil
this
is.
one's mine.
I don't know if people can see,
this-
but like
wow.
the middle part of Alexandria here, that's going up out of Alexander's body is like foil.
Yeah.
Like it looks really rad. This is a rad foil. I mean, this card is kind of so. I'm not sure if it's like good sometimes or not, but that's a rad foil.
It is.
So it looks really
you can
good.
use it off of Garnet 3-drop the starter one, play it, and then you can search for it and then use it right away. I don't know how valuable that is. I'm just saying that is something that you can do,
That's-
Garnet. And it is thematically, it works. No, give me it.
Well, I
It
just-
does
yeah.
work thematically.
So then we got this guy
Imperio.
that I don't
Imperio.
care about because he lets you search for cards that you shouldn't have both on one deck. So
You were talking about it and how you were thinking of maybe doing a Yuri and a Galdes kind of a thing.
I was
Yeah.
talking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
So running Imperio and then, running either a Yuri or a Rain and then running like a Galdes or a Veritas on the back end.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So next pack here,
Maybe.
we just got another Warrior Light, so we're still in the pile. And then we got big old Razor Claw Puma man.
Luminous Puma.
Puma.
He's a big old shiny Puma.
Edit this thing so it has a Puma logo or something.
Pay us money, Puma. So yeah, whatever. Next card.
Next
by
card.
Steve.
Oh, shit. Too bad it's not a foil. All right. So I got this weird shit thing here.
Garuda.
Garuda, 4-drop EX. Choose 1/4, deal 2,000 damage and 1,000 more for each wind character you control. So that's interesting, I guess. I don't know if you run that over Alexander
It's
or.
good and limited when we're doing
Yeah.
6-pack draft. You don't run it over Alexandria. You can't run it in 11 title
Yeah.
because of the way the backups are, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of can, but it's really not worth it.
And then the back is. We're done with this.
All right.
Well, I like it because
Oh,
it's
okay.
11 foil. So
Okay, you can have it then. I don't give a fuck
I
about it.
figured you didn't care. Ooh,
Lunafreya.
so beautiful. The art, man. That's just
It's
that's a
gorgeous. All right.
Lunafreya's got a lot going
I
for
like
her.
this card with Y'shtola.
That's pretty good.
Counter your stuff, give my girl back.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good, I think.
I was thinking about. I think I was talking with Andrew about it. What you play water, fire, FF9. You play Amarant. You play Cloud. You pass your turn, right? Cloud of Darkness, and then
Yeah.
you pass your turn on their turn. You tap Amarant to kill your Cloud of Darkness. It comes back, and you get to redo.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of 5 CP cards.
Well,
but
shut up.
It sounds nice.
Shut up. I can dream.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me dream. But Lunafreya is pretty cool. I seen the foil card of this, and hopefully we do get it because the foil looks way better than
Yeah,
this one.
that's definitely rad. And here's my girl I'm going to be playing.
Alba.
Alba.
It's a Lewis girlfriend.
These are like all the dark, the Warriors of Darkness is like all weeb cards.
Yeah, I know.
They
I'm
are.
not even
They're
like
all
weeb
straight
stuff,
up
but I'm
anime.
definitely playing this deck. This stuff. So she's great, right? She's 3 for 6K with the X burst. When she enters the field, you get to tap X. Forwards they control, where X is the number of Warrior Darknesses you control. So X will be 1+, right? Because you control her. And if they have 2 tap dudes or more, she gains haste and hexproof. And the cool thing about her hexproof ability there is like if they have one guy tapped and they like go to kill her with something, you can tap something and then the spell will fizzle because she gains hexproof before it resolves. So you can like counter spells targeting her. So she's super good.
Yeah, her and Alua are literally best friends.
And then we got this pretty rad foil. I mean, like I said, I really wish this part of the card was not here. I feel like that's dumb, but the card looks really nice. I mean, for all like the Dragoon players, it's still a good card for your deck. It looks pretty
on
slick.
there so they can look
Oh,
at
I'm
it
trying to
more.
show them the shine,
I know,
the shiny shimmer.
Okay. Well,
The shimmy
shimmeroo.
shimmy.
And don't sing that whole song. Disney will
wasn't
take
going
our
to.
video off.
I wasn't going to. I wasn't even getting
Well,
there.
I was gonna.
Oh shit!
Oh,
So
snap!
we've
crackle, pop!
We've got Veritas.
Look at that.
It's a fucking
of
foil.
the dark, and it's a foil
Ooh,
Veritas.
I got something.
And guess what? It's Omino art here too.
Yeah. I like Veritas. I think that's a good dark summon. So basically, when Veritas of the Dark enters the field, your opponent selects one forward that they control, and they put it in the break zone. And so it's not broken, it's not removed from game or whatever. They just have to choose it. So you can get rid of Arden.
It's like fanfare kind of
You
a
know,
thing.
yeah,
You
exactly.
select one,
And then when Veritas gets blown up, you make them do the same thing again.
but with one character instead of a four this
With
time.
character instead
Yeah,
of-
that's
So-
a big downside on his other ability. I think it's strong. I mean, you can grab it with Cam, and then you got two big guys you can play. I mean, you're paying 6 for an AK, which is negative.
I think when I was playing in pre-release, I popped a monster on for the second one. I was like, I'll just fucking get rid of a monster. I think it was the golem.
It's good though.
It's a good card.
And then we got a Prince Noctis.
2-drop Noctis EX burst.
That card only exists to fill out the 15 deck if you need more 15 cards.
Yeah.
Doesn't have much of another purpose.
The 3-drop Noctis does
Yeah.
not have an S ability,
No.
but this one does. It is choose one monster, break it, so it's not great or anything.
Yeah.
It's actually decent and limited if
Yeah,
you have like
I mean,
two.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah,
That's
but
good and limited.
It is a hero though. Like, I mean, how many Noctises are you thinking of pulling?
Well, no one else is going to take this if you're playing Earth with 6-pack rules, right? So
Yeah. It's
We'll
good. It's good in tribal. I mean, it's good in the title deck. So.
I got the double darkness.
geez.
Well, I guess
No,
one's light,
Madine's
one's dark.
light.
Well, I got the lack of color. So these are the two big spells. I think this card is bad, and this card is maybe good sometimes.
I agree.
But
Yeah.
the
Third,
foil,
seconded, and
Yeah.
third.
the foil for Arc looks pretty solid, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think the foil for Medine is probably going to be pretty good too.
Hey, off-camera
There's-
person, Andrew Pierce, do you like Arc? You like big stupid cards?
I think it could be good.
He said he could be
All right,
good.
off-camera commentary from Drew is that a card might be good, possibly. He doesn't know. Cool.
All right, let's get that. What happened to our? Oh, I messed it up. My bad.
All right,
There we go. Let's move
the
this.
worst. Yeah, no, I like a lot of the art. I'm a big fan of a lot of the art we're seeing this set. It's great, and most of the
Oh,
foils
shit.
are all looking pretty good.
Okay, I'm calling dibs on this
Oh,
girl.
fuck you.
I need her for Drew's deck. So I don't know exactly how to pronounce her name.
Lise?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Drew's been saying lice, which
Let's
I know
just go
is
with
wrong.
lice.
'cause-
Lice?
No,
Lice.
absolutely not.
She's infectious.
So she's a 3K Lord for 7, right? So that's 7K for 3. She's a Lord, and if you have 5 or more damage, she's a double Lord, which is quite strong. Her S ability, Dragon Kick, is pretty darn good because it doesn't tap. It taps user, but it doesn't cost any CP. So I really like this card. Just really good. It's just like the.
Is she supposed to be Yida?
Yes.
Oh, is that what it
spoilers.
is?
Spoilers. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a huge
spoilers.
spoiler. You just
Oh, that's-
ruined Stormblood for people.
Oh.
At this point, whatever.
Anyways,
mean,
this
fucking-
card is really good and really cool, and I like it.
Okay.
So we actually got another hero on this pack, but it is this card. So, sometimes when you buy booster packs, you get back cards.
So I don't actually. So
Let's go back here.
legitimately, I don't actually mind Palom, and the reason I don't mind Palom is because it's 2-cost discard card that isn't named Argath. I mean, legitimately, it's the only reason I like it, because I don't want to run 2 or 3 Argaths because they're going to potentially clog my hand.
And
I
kill
can,
Tietra.
but so I can run the Palom and be okay. So,
So this is the foil here.
Ooh, I want the 11 foils.
Archangel GK. What does the GK stand for?
Golka.
Golka?
Yeah, son. They're from
go kill
Bestock.
yourself.
They're the dirt people.
Okay. What does TT
That's
stand
not
for?
races. They come from dirt. Like they die and they turn into dirt and they come back from dirt.
Okay.
So it's like
When Archangel GK enters the field, freeze all the forwards the opponent controls. So it's mediocre. It's EX. You can have it. There you go.
I think
And then
Final
the next
Fantasy
one, which is a
11.
really good one, it's Steiner. It's 3-drop. The card itself is actually meh, but I do
Bad
like the
Steiner.
artwork. It is Amino. It is Steiner.
You
It
know
is
what's
from
interesting
FF9.
about that card? Read the first line.
When Steiner or Category 9 character enters your field, activate Steiner.
He activates himself when he comes into play.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird.
yeah, it's a title card.
Yeah. Oh, what you can do is
I
you can play Ultimisha, so you do feel about
Yeah.
bringing him down, and you
It's-
feel good
it-
because he comes out
weird.
activated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I-
running an Ultimisha deck.
It's
Get on
just so
that.
you feel good about
the
using
new
that
meta.
Steiner
I only
ability.
somewhat believe they did that on purpose.
Why?
Because it's a very minor, weird interaction that doesn't do a lot.
Mm.
It's odd.
Okay.
I got a foil ninja. Pretty sick-looking foil.
As Nick likes to refer to Ninja, Mr. Steel Yoga.
Steal Yogo.
And
Steal
then I
your
got
girl.
a lid who I like this card a lot.
Yeah, I like that
Lids.
card
I
too.
think it's a really fun card, and it looks really cool. I like Lid in that game. She's my favorite character in that game.
Oh.
So
All right,
we
and
got Rip Hits, but we got the foil Palom.
you know,
boom, boom.
looks all right.
Yeah, and then we got an uninteresting arc.
All right.
Bye-bye, Arc. Boo.
Let's see what we got. We got a foil monster killer girl.
Matoya,
Sister Rare.
4-drop. EX, that's pretty good.
Decent card. You know.
EX
I'm
is
sad.
okay.
I'm sad that the Matoya is not Chapters Matoya, but you know it could be worse.
What do you guys?
Ooh.
There's that guy we talked about him quite a while ago.
Xenos.
Xenos.
If your opponent controls any Job Warrior of Light forwards, Xenos gains plus 2,000 power, haste, and brave. When Xenos deals damage to your opponent, choose one forward opponent controls, deal it 5,000 damage. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm like meh about it. What do you guys think?
I'm never gonna play it.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
probably
I don't.
won't either.
Yeah, unless Warrior of Light happens to become like super meta again for some reason, like.
Well, everyone plays the anthems in Wall.
I guess that's probably not horrible. I mean,
So
in some decks.
Here's
but,
Quina. We finally have a good Quina. I bet this card would look really pretty in foil. I wish we
I'm
could
sure.
open to foil. What I really like about it is like it auto protects itself for like a resource that isn't really a resource, like early on in the game, you know. But it's a pretty decent card. Also, kaboom!
Oh, okay. Man, why are you fucking around with us?
I was just it was like a thing.
what is up with you and the double pass today?
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
like 3 now.
Yeah, just double down. But look at it; it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's Amino Art.
He eats frogs and stuff.
Yay, give it here.
All right. So we got Jakey
need
Poo.
But it's not a foil. You sure you want it still?
Well, I mean, I think I want some of these.
So new Jake want to forward
I'll
other
take
than
this one
Jake
instead.
enters the field. That forward gains 4,000 power until the end of the turn,
Which is good.
which is good. And then tap Jake and choose one forward. It gains haste until the end of the turn.
Which
on a
is good.
Yeah, on a 4-cost 8K body. So I think it's all upside. The only thing to like be aware with Jake is that obviously if Jake it's a oh man, you totally derailed my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake it's a goes on the stack. He uses the stack to apply the 4,000 power. So it still is, you know, there's some chance to get rid of stuff.
To
But
play, use the
yeah.
stack. Yeah,
and then I've got another one.
Yep.
Apoo
I'll take it.
A poo poo.
I mean,
Apoo-poo-roo-roo-roo.
unless you guys want it. I mean,
cool.
it's just an 11 card.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's a good 11 card that goes with the other stuff. But yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Gets a reduction in power based on the number of backups you have.
It's a Laswell. He's like the secondary main character of BE, and he's a knight, and he does some stuff, decent common. And I call dibs on this one.
You fucking. Fina. We already talked about this a lot. It's a great card. It's a
Yeah,
foil,
buddy,
so it
this-
looks
This
really
is why
nice.
you buy
It is a
boxes,
mono
you get
art.
that foil legend right there. Thank you, Geeky Villain. Drew, look what we got. Ba-boom.
I'm gonna have to fight you over it.
Oh,
actually.
we're going to get fighted, are we?
Okay. All right, let's see here. Shit. That's a
Samurai.
shit.
It's the wrong samurai. It's not even a samurai drop.
And the hero is Vivi. I
Hey,
actually like this.
hey.
Too bad it's not a fucking foil. So Vivi's kind of good. It
How
comes
many do
out.
you have to have for the second effect?
So the very last one is 7 or more characters, and then the second one, which is 7,000 damage, is 4 or more. And he does count himself, so it's not too hard if you're running
Well,
a
Ico.
9.
You have Ico, Mog, Artemis.
you can do, like, Steiner. Garnet.
So here's a pretty good foil.
That is a good foil.
There's
nice.
the Undead
Undead Princess.
Princess. So that's pretty sick.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in that card, you know.
Yeah, I got 2 of those in my pre-release pack, foil and a non-foil.
Yeah, you got to be happy
pretty
with
cool.
that foil, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we got this guy who's just, I talked about him on Facebook.
Stop.
Well, he
All right.
shouldn't be a hero.
We got a foil Shingo Fett, and by
Yeah.
Shingo Fett I just mean Shingo.
Which is
but
weird.
Yeah, for each lightning backup you control, Shingo gains 1,000 power.
It's a worse version of Scott, and no one wants Scott anyways already.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know.
All right,
And
there
then we got a new Amano 9 Freya. Or
Which
that's
is-
not the right card. Haha, is that the right card? No,
it's
that
a
is the
hero. It is a
I'm
hero.
sorry.
You thought the card was so bad that it wasn't
I
hero?
always thought it was the poo 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 poo.
Well,
Okay.
no, the Amino Art's always hero
Yeah.
legends.
Freya, Amonor. It's kind of good if you run Dragoons. It gains haste, and when you attack with it, you get to choose one forward. It loses 2,000 power until the end of turn. Also, when it enters the field, you get to choose.
Yeah,
and reduce.
problem is it's water, so you have to play water with your Dragoons, which
Some
isn't-
people already
I
were.
mean, there's
Yeah,
stuff. I
I
mean,
know,
look at
but,
the Cane and the Warrior Light. I mean, there's a few things
this card
there.
is a
But
disgrace. It's a massive disgrace.
Cowboy Bebop.
Everything is wrong about it.
It's Bebop.
But we did get foil Tifa.
which is kind of good.
Oh, that's good.
It's a
Foil
foil
star.
S card, so pretty nice. Is
I'm
that
gonna
our?
steal
I think
that
that's our second foil S card. So they're
Yeah,
a little bit
we
more
got
common.
Lease.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got Lease, which you stole.
So foil S cards are pretty rare. So they're like getting foil legends almost. So
Yeah.
like it's good when you pull them.
I got a Ninja, which is another shit, so maybe I'll stop cracking packs because I keep on getting shit. And then Legend? No, it's Charlotta, which is
Charlotta.
actually pretty good, but it's not a foil, so we don't care. No, I don't care. But this
I'm a
is a
foil.
very
Steve and I are very privileged.
this Charlotta card is pretty good because you can just break it to produce one CP of any color of your choice.
Yep.
Yeah, it also has that cat on it.
Yeah, the cat's kind of cool.
Yeah, I feel like that should be brought up more than its ability. I mean, it's good enough reason to run it.
All right, you ready for probably the
It's
worst
late.
foil in the set? Chamond. P. Grouch.
God, that card.
It
Yeah, it's
does
more- it's-
stop the Yuffie when
No,
it
does
attacks.
nothing.
It does do that, guys.
That's an 11 card I don't even want.
All right, and then followed by Nicole.
I actually like this card.
It's a better version of Theodore, I think. A much better version, but
Yeah,
it kind of
this-
reminds
I
me
think
of
this
it.
card's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's great, but I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah,
You do that, buddy.
we got
Oh.
Weird Face.
Golem.
That's all I need to say about him.
Okay. Plus 2,000 when it enters the field, and you can pop it when your forwards are attacking. You can give it plus 4,000.
And we got another legendary Cloud. So
we already talked
that's
about
pretty
it.
cool. So if you buy a box, you
You
get
get the good
You
one.
get 2 Clouds though. But
So
I mean,
get that thing out of
especially if
here.
you're a newer player, like I
Boom.
mean, you get 2 big Clouds. That's fun, right?
All right. So far, let's do a quick
Trying to
count.
say this has fun. And
Why
you're
is-
just
why is
giving me
Squall
so
here?
much shit.
I don't know. You put them there.
1,
Get
2, 3,
Squall outta
4,
here.
5. We have 5 legends.
There's a.
Is that correct?
It's a foil.
The
legend there.
one foil. We got another one here that he took. So are we on par for curve? Usually it's like
All right,
2 to
so
3.
this pack is broken. We got Omaro and Amaro. So look
Best
out,
pack.
kids. So yeah, they're not all winners.
So we got Verilad, who Miles doesn't like.
Yeah,
so.
we already saw that
Yeah.
one, right?
And
So
then,
we already pulled this card
yeah.
already.
So we've got cool. We got cool art. We got cool foil art.
That's a good foil.
The Black Mage.
yeah,
it's
it's
like
cool.
foil.
Yeah. Like I said,
That's about it.
there's a lot of these that are just like I almost wish some of this art was more playable, just
I
because
think-
the art is so good.
I
that
think the only
want
thing
to
you would
see
use
it.
this is like Phoenix, the 7-drop maybe. Like if
Actually,
you,
we're running one of it in mono red that we're building. So
It's fucking stealing it from me.
what the shit? This card's pretty cool. I
No,
know
get it outta here.
Drew likes this card because it's weird.
and the librarian.
Just
It's
fucking
a lot
Bismarck
like
it.
Mood Ring Moon
Bismarck
from Kamigawa.
Bismarck.
So I don't know. You guys don't like it? I thought it was cool. And we got this guy.
Get out of here.
I
Gladius.
mean, he's
It's interesting. All right, we got a summoner 2-drop, which sucks. When summoner enters the field, 1 lightning 4 until the end of the turn, gains haste and first strike.
Blade
It's
behind it.
I think this one's the one that is it. This one, the one that they spoiled and said it's like a Luab fire.
Yes.
So I thought,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought it was really stupid. Are they watching?
you're on notice.
I thought it was really stupid.
I need this guy.
You need this guy?
He wants his Warrior of Darkness deck.
Let me do the thing first. Okay, it's a Warrior of Darkness, and Miles really likes
You
it.
can tell he's a warrior of darkness by his happy, cheerful expression.
Super dark. It's like Weebar.
Yeah, he's the 2,000 power for all the other Warriors of Darkness.
Yeah, and it's an EX burst. It searches for a soul, which I don't fucking know why, but I guess it's part of the lore or something. And then card name Diana, which is actually fucking
That's a good
meaningful.
find. Yeah, that's a good find.
There you go.
And I got a white mage.
Woohoo!
I feel like this card is not good.
Activate all the forwards you control.
Well, that's good, but you got to break it, and you don't really want to be breaking your water backups, that kind of stuff. And limited, you play this card, right? Obviously, but I mean, like, I don't.
Okay, fair enough.
But here you go.
Fina!
Kaboom!
Hey,
Another legend.
there
We
you
got
can
the
have a
foil,
Fina.
so we got the better version of it.
Pretty
Still,
solid legend.
the non-foil is very
Yeah,
nice.
solid legend.
I'll just
is
put
cool.
that over here. Boom.
We got another
Pass
princess. I'm going to take this little Sabin. You know, nothing too fancy about these cards, but 6 is
That Sabin's good.
Yeah, take this.
The Sabin and the
Moss keeps
Edgar are
on
both
opening.
not horrible. Oh,
6 is my favorite of the numbered
I
Final
stole the
Fantasies.
rest from you.
Oh,
so.
here, have one then.
No, let's just open it. Just open it.
Shit. All right.
All right, we got like 2 more packs.
We got
Hold
2
on.
packs.
2, 4, 6. We have 6 legends, so we should have one more, I feel like.
Well,
You're technically supposed to pull 7 unless you stole one without me
no,
noticing.
I just took the one that I
All right, so we got another nickel.
Yeah.
Nickel.
And then I have a feeling that someone is going to attempt to steal this. I'd like to claim it.
Uh,
Full Archangel.
this card's good, and it has been claimed.
Yeah, you can have it, bro.
I'm over here with a Warrior, Lad, a Paladin, and an Archangel. Let me live, boys.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
good.
live.
Hey, I took the shitty 9 decks.
But you like 9.
I know, but they're shit. Like, they will never probably get played.
I took
Maybe.
Archangel.
And, like, you took, like, 20 cards.
Yeah, but I took a bunch of.
I took the better Archangel.
All right.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say some of those I took just for
right.
because they're 11 cards.
No, I got you.
All right, this is going to be the last pack. Oh, it's a shit foil. I can sense it. It's a shit foil.
Oh!
Okay, this is mine.
You
It's
did
a
it. That's
VV.
what you wanted.
And it's a knocked in.
What-
Can I read the
Yeah,
card?
well, I was
Okay.
excited. I was excited, and you were. Everyone was excited.
I got my VV.
Yeah,
It's my first foil.
He's so pretty.
Hold on, let me show it off.
He doesn't know his identity, and his life is sad, but he's gonna make friendships.
God, I love the art. Yes.
Friendship.
And when he makes friendships, he's gonna do more damage because that's what you do with friendships. It's cool, guy.
Yeah, he's wearing boxers.
Well,
Yeah.
no, those are pantaloons. They give you +4 intelligence, and
Yeah,
it's good.
it's good.
For level
I
like
like it.
20
And
pants,
then
that's strong.
necked.
And then we got a knocked here. This is the one that finishes all the Warriors of Darkness here. Let's bring
We
him
got
out.
so
Too bad it's not a
much
foil.
Darkness.
Did we got the full set?
Yeah, we got the full set, one of each
We
here.
got one of each in our box. All the darkness. This is the Hot Topic
Hold on.
Quartet.
Here's Diana, which is really good. And then Glyve, which is also really good. And are they fucking all EXs? Oh, okay, no. Diana wasn't. Alba and Knocked
Yeah,
to
half
finish
one.
it all off. I think we did talk about this card in our spoilers
Yeah, and
and
I
stuff.
said I didn't super love it, but all the support for it make me love it. So
I mean, with all the support, Knocked is pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
It's really good for killing monsters. Probably his ability.
Yeah. I mean,
2-drop monsters and the 2-drop knight
I
that
think-
will be like 9K when it comes out.
I mean, I
you
think
know?
I think he fills a
2
slot.
drops, 1
I would
drops.
much rather. I mean, so like a lot of the Earth Wind decks right now have been running, Psycom, for 3 cost or less, and I think Noct does basically the same thing. With his ability, I think it's just easy to just pay 4 to kill the 2 cost, pay 2 to kill the 1 cost.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I mean, he'll often be quite large, because with this out, he'll be at 10K,
Yeah.
11K with Brave.
Yeah, he's likely to stick around, and you're going to be able to use that ability.
He has
more
S
than
ability, which doesn't cost him to tap,
Yep.
which is quite strong, especially because he has Brave. This ability is how you get rid of backups late in games. They turn them into valuable things.
The Diana also can tap to pump Knocked.
Diana can make him larger if
Yep.
needed, which is
Yep.
kind of
In case someone kills Glyve, and if they still have Diana,
Yeah.
they can tap it to make it bigger still. So it's if you let them bring all of them all out, it's
my
fucking
Warrior of
dangerous.
Darkness deck is gonna
You
be
can
good.
fucking have that. All right, so what we're gonna do is let's divvy some of these up. Did we get 2 foils? 2 foil legends.
Did we get a foil of her?
I don't
No.
think so.
That's too
You would
bad.
probably took it already
Yeah,
we
if you
didn't
did.
I only gotta run 1 in my deck.
All
so.
right.
But yeah, that was a fun opening. This is a fun set. A lot of
Yeah.
cool cards. It's fun in the game when there's stuff for different titles, because then when you open something that's not going to be like a $10 great card, it's still fun.
Yeah.
Like just for example, like with your VV might not be a great constructed card, but you really want it, right? Like Like the Sabin is not like nuts, but I want one for my title deck.
But I mean,
so.
like these cards like Wall Trill
Ew.
and Moogle Knight. I mean, they just got cool art. They look good.
That's true. The FFT A art.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty cool.
No, we didn't pull any Alexander foils. I would probably like
Yeah, we didn't
jumped
There
on
are
that
no
one.
Final Fantasy Tactics cards in this set, though. That's disappointing. But I mean, we get a lot of them, but more
Yeah.
the merrier.
That'll probably be it. The Ico will be a nice looking foil. No one's gonna want to play it, but
I actually have one of the foils, and I really do
We're
like
gonna
it.
give the promo to the shop to have as a prize, or
What? I don't know. That's Edward's choice. Okay. Oh. All right, let's divvy some of these up here.
Well,
The
you
viewers
and I
can
are
watch
getting
you.
multiple boxes. So let's give the cloud to Neil.
Neil gets it then.
Okay.
Neil's
That
the
way Neil
winner.
has the big old cloud. I mean, it's probably.
Are
a
you in
$15,
love with the
card.
Veritas?
I mean,
Too late. You can have this one too.
okay.
I'll take the Luna Freya.
Well, I'll take that
That's
rain. Then.
mine. Unless you want the rain.
no, it's fine if you want.
I
some.
gave you
I'll
the
take
foil
it. I'll
one.
take
but
No, you give me the
yeah,
foil
yeah.
one. I can.
You
I
can
can
do
pass.
pass
I already
on
have a Luna Freya, so
All
you
right,
can take
you
Luna
pick.
Freya.
We're doing a draft here. Now you
I'll
pick
take
one
Aerith.
card.
I'll take Aerith.
All right. Show him the card
Yeah,
that you
that's
took.
true.
That's a Aerith.
So Neil takes the Earth.
Draw
All right.
card.
I'm gonna have to build win now.
Okay. I picked. My turn.
I'm just putting these in a better pile.
Okay. I'll take the Rufus.
Yeah, you take Roofy Boy.
I'll take Rufus.
You gonna take the second Fina then, Miles?
I don't know, bro. I'm probably gonna take a foil because I don't like non-foils really. I'm gonna take the foil Undead Princess.
Undead.
I'm not confident I'm gonna run her, but she's fun and I might. And Drew likes to play weird shit. He might play her.
All
So.
right. So Undead Princess has been drafted.
I'll take the Fina.
He takes the Fina, the non-foil Fina.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The
let's look through here.
NFF.
Oh, what happened here? Yeah, I don't want that.
Nobody wants Squall. Final Fantasy
No one wants
8 is
Leon.
bad.
Ew.
Don't dislike the podcast because I said that, people. I know you're very sensitive. But the only reason you're so sensitive is because it's bad.
I'll take the Jinlai.
That's a good. That's a good.
Jinlai
pull.
has been drafted.
Are there any other good foils in there?
I
It
didn't
depends
see
on your
any.
definition of good.
I didn't see any.
There's Numaro.
Okay,
You
can
like
I-
Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, but he doesn't make my 6.
Wait, but isn't it your turn to draft? I, picked
I don't know
one.
whose
Oh,
turn it
okay,
is.
I don't know.
I
Okay.
thought,
I
I thought it was
don't care.
mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Drew, are you
Fine.
really going to make that deck with that ninja?
So you mean the fire water one?
Yes, sir.
No, probably not.
I'm taking Jake the Snake.
Jake.
Chicago, Illinois. 60
Oh, we got
61
heroes here too.
Yeah, those are heroes. Here's some foils.
This is fun.
Monkeys. I think that actually,
Did you say monkeys?
I did say monkeys. Yeah, monkeys.
Weirdo.
I am a weirdo. You know, it is what it is.
Talking jive.
How did you not take that one yet? I'll take the Laswell.
Laswell's taken.
Well, this is a hero.
I don't care about the rest now. I'm like
Yeah, we're gonna
very
get a bunch of the
mad
heroes,
about them, you know. Let's take something that's foil. Foils. Alright, there's like too much dead air. You guys talk about something while I
Well,
pick.
I'm going to talk about how I like Final Fantasy 11.
Okay, keep going.
And I think
And I choose a card. It's going to be Dragoon Foil.
That's probably a good choice.
All right.
I'll take the foil arc. And then I don't super care about the rest of these, but unless you guys object, I was planning on taking these ones. If you want to jump in front of my line, that's fine. But I want the Garuda just because it's 11 card. Ninja because Drew thinks he can make a bad deck out of it. This because I'm going to run a singleton of it. And Arc's my actual selection. I don't seem to
have
care.
a problem with that.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. So are you done?
I'm good. I'm very
Okay.
happy with the full. This was fun opening the box. Good talking with you guys.
You can have the cloud. You can have the
I'm really
crappy
happy that you got
squall.
that VV.
I am very happy with that. I pulled I opened like 5 pre-release kits,
I'm listening to you. Sweet.
and I didn't pull a single VV foil.
Oh, that's sad. Well, now you did.
Now I did.
And thank you to Edward and Geeky Villain
Yeah.
for hosting us.
Yeah, thank
Absolutely.
you. Yeah.
And they just got a whole new wall, really good like card sleeves and binders and stuff.
Yeah, bunch of crap
Yeah,
here.
it's really fancy stuff.
Yeah. We'll probably do. I don't know.
Okay,
tired
well,
now.
Steve's not good at being the host of the podcast, but this is really fun. So, we like to do this once every set, try to just hang out, open a box. It's not like the most formal review, but it's just kind of cool to see what's going on in the set and talk with you guys. But it's late, and we got stuff to do. So I think we're going to sign out here in a minute. And again, thank you, Geeky Villain, for hosting this.
Absolutely.
And this has been an impromptu live from Midgard box opening with Miles.
Get that VV card. Oh, Steve.
And Neil.
Thank you.
Thank you.